Hello everyone. We are doing data pre-processing and analysis of German elections 2017. Here are our team members: Shivketan Sudapalli, Shubham Samdani, and Manu Maheshwari. So in our data set, we have data set of German election 2017, in which we are taken from Kaggle. Number of rows here is 299. Number of columns is 10. So here are the columns of our dataset: serial number, area ID, which includes unique area ID for each area name, area names, name of each area, state. It is the cluster of areas, registered voters, number of registered voters registered in each area, total votes. And here are the invalid valid first votes, which means there are two voting done, and valid means which are considered, and invalid it means that people who are not eligible have voted, or means the vote has not been considered if it is repetitive. So here's our data set, in which the area ID is there, area names, state, registered voters, total votes, invalid first votes and invalid second votes, valid first votes and valid second votes. So now these all pre-processing are being done on this data. So these all pre-processing are being done, like removing area ID and area name, as we are doing state-wise analysis, summarizing data state-wise to remove multiple area names, uh, removing invalid first votes and second votes, as we are taking the average of votes and we are giving invalid votes and valid votes, calculating how many registered votes versus registered voters, that is the turnout, which is the percentage of total votes to the registered voters. Now here are the imported data set, in which we have imported the CSV file. So now following questions can be asked to this data set, and we can infer following from this. Like here are the total votes, in which we have got maximum total votes and minimum total votes, which maximum total votes by Nordhen, Westfalen, minimum by Bremen. Uh, Here is the maximum and minimum of registered voters. Maximum registered voters by Norden Westfalen and minimum by Bremen, similar to the previous one. And here's the maximum valid voters and minimum valid voters. We have taken first valid votes and second valid votes separately here. And here's the maximum of invalid votes. So now we are doing the statewide sum of all the total votes, registered voters, and invalid votes. Similarly, state-wise turnout, as I've said, which is the percentage to of the total votes to the registered voters, and we have found that Saxon and Halt has the minimum turnout. So here, election committee might need campaigning so that to increase the votes to the registered voters. So here is the code in which now I have grouped by the data according to the state, and now we are finding the maximum total votes. Similarly, minimum total votes, maximum registered voters, minimum registered voters, uh, maximum valid voters, m- maximum and minimum of valid voters, first and second votes, minimum valid voters, and maximum invalid voters, minimum invalid voters. And here we have found the state-wise sum. And here's the state-wise mean, which we have is turnout, which is as again I said, the percentage of total votes to the registered voters. So now here we have the maximum and minimum turnout, uh, which I said the Saxon and Halt has the minimum turnout. So election committee might need to campaign here and spread awareness. So here's the data visualization, which is a plot of the states to the turnouts. As you can see, the minimum here is near to 68, which was Saxon and Halt. So thank